Hello! In this screencast, I'm going to let you know a little bit more about Google Drawings. The first thing that I'm going to do is name my drawing after whatever mini project I decided to choose. I'm going to name this New Book Cover because that is what I wanted to do from the list of different things that Mrs. Mann put on her PowerPoint. The next thing that I'm going to show you is after I've named it, you'll see that a little star pops up. If I want to select this reminds me that it might be one of my favorite drawings. The other thing that I can do is move it into my shared technology folder. So right now, I want you to do that to your drawing. Select the Move to Folder, put it in your technology folder, and click Move. Now it's in the folder that you've shared with Mrs. Mann. The other thing that I want you to be aware of is this shows you what account that you're logged into. This shows you how often it's been saved, and you can look at the different revision histories. You can also have comments if you had shared this with anybody else. If you're working on this with someone else, remember that you can always click Share. Only one person creates the drawing, and the other, the actual drawing and names it, and then if you share it with the other person, you just put in their name and they can look and they're shared with me in order to actually help you collaborate and work together on the drawing. The next thing that I want to show you about, it's underneath this file. So if I select File, there's three important features that I want you to be aware of. If you click Download As, you can basically save this to your desktop or somewhere else, so it doesn't just live inside of your Google Drive. You can also basically save it, so then if you want to use it for an icon or print it or any of those different things, I suggest using a PDF or a JPEG. Those are the most often what you download these images as. The next thing that you can do is publish to the web. If you want to be able to create a link so you can share this with different people and have everyone be able to see it, that is the next thing that you could do. The other thing that's under File is under Page Setup. Say you want specific dimensions for this picture that you create. You can make it widescreen. Or if you want to make it more of a custom size, you can drag and drop the lower right hand corner to be whatever size you need. The next thing that I'm going to do is under Insert. These are different things that you can add in. A lot of these different features are also show up right here. A couple of them don't though. So you can insert a text box, an image, word art. You can create lines, shapes, and tables also under here. The next thing that I want to show you is arrange. Let's say I created some sort of image. I'm just going to put in two arrows. Say I have this arrow and I'm going to put in this arrow. So I have two arrows. This arrange button will basically show us different things that we can do. Say if I wanted to be centered on the page, or if I wanted to rotate it, all these different things, I can change the order. Say if I wanted this one to be brought to the front, now this arrow is in front of the other arrow. Or I could bring it to the back, send backward. See how I can basically choose these different layers to see what shapes or images I want on top of each other. The other things that you can do is, say you want to move a bunch of images at the same time, you can Control and then Shift click on different things, so then you can move them together as a group. And that's another thing that you can see underneath this arrange button. But you have to have the image selected in order for it to work. See, if I don't have any images selected and I click on arrange, it doesn't let me click on anything. But once I click on the image, now I can arrange it. Here's the main toolbar. If I want to undo something I did, if I want to redo something I did, this is a format tool. If there's more images on there, I can copy and paste that format that I had. This allows you to zoom. This allows you to select, make a line, make a shape, a text box, insert a picture, make it a certain color. This has me, if I wanted to create a border, if I wanted to make something thicker, if I want to create something that's dashed, all of those are different options. If I click on this more over here, I can see different options that are available. Let's say I want to insert an image of a dog. I could click on this image. I could take a snapshot. I could search by its link. I could upload different things I have in Google Drive or search. I have one that's on my desktop, so I can just drag and drop on top of there. It will upload the image, and then now I have some even more features that I can do. Let's say I want to crop this image. I could use this cropping image and I could make it into different shapes. Say if I wanted to crop it into a cute little heart, that's something that I could do. If I click on the enter button, now I have my dog in the shape of a heart. If I wanted to reset the image, I could undo that button. There's also other image options. If I wanted to recolor the image, if I wanted to make it more transparent, if I wanted to make it more bright, or if I wanted to give the picture more contrast, I can also reset again. Other things that I can do are under these image options. Under this more, I can replace the image with something else. So just have fun to create whatever book cover or what other mini projects you wanted to do.